Welcome back to Cooking with Alia, the show that brings you the flavors of Morocco. In English, it is called Cardoon, in French, Cardon, in Italian, Cardone, and in Moroccan, Kharchouf. I am talking about a very popular vegetable in Morocco and the Mediterranean region that is not very well known here in the US. Cardoon looks like a giant celery, but it tastes very different. It has a deep earthy flavor that goes so well with meat. Now it's the season for Cardoon, and I was lucky to find it in my local supermarket at Wegmans. So I encourage you to look for it at your local farmer's market or supermarket. Now that I have found it, I'm going to show you how to cook it the Moroccan way in a tagine of beef with Cardoon. This is a memorable dish that you only need to eat once to fall in love with. So let's start! 1.5 pounds of beef short ribs, 1 large onion grated, 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. For the spices we will need 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger powder, and a large pinch of saffron. Keep more of these spices close as you will need to adjust them later. And 3 garlic cloves crushed. A large bunch of cardoon and lemons. The first step is to clean the cardoon. Make sure you have a large bowl filled with cold water where we're going to add lemon juice and pieces of lemon, because once cleaned, the cardoon becomes brown if it's not in contact with an acidic element. So here I'm going to add the lemon juice and the pieces of lemon. We're going to cut the base of the bunch to separate the stalks. You will need to remove the leaves at the top of the cardoon stalk. As you can see, my bunch didn't have many leaves. Now you have to peel the top of the stalk. As you will see, it has many strings and we need to get rid of them. Peel all the sides of the stalk. So here we have one side peeled. Now I'll go to the center and peel it too. Once you finish cleaning the top of the cardoon stalk, the inside also has a thin skin that needs to be removed. To make it easier, cut the stalk into pieces about 3 or 4 inches. And now we're going to clean the inside that has this thin layer. Remove as many strings as possible if you find them. This is a clean piece of cardoon. You have to put it immediately in the bowl with the lemon so it doesn't turn brown. When the cardoon stalk is bigger, the inside skin is actually a little thicker, so you have to remove it like this. See? When you're done, make sure you wash your hands and wash them also with some lemon juice so they don't turn out brown. Our cardoon is cleaned. Now leave it in the water with lemon until we're ready to cook it. We're going to start our tagine by cooking the meat with the onion, olive oil, spices and garlic for 10 minutes before adding the cardoon. Cover your pot and let the meat cook for the next 10 minutes on medium heat. After 5 minutes, turn the meat to the other side. After 10 minutes of cooking the meat, we're going to add the cardoon. Just before that, drain it from the water. Cover the meat and cardoon with water. Make sure that all the cardoons are dipped in water. Cover your pot and increase the heat to high until the sauce starts boiling. Then we will reduce the heat to medium-high. Once the water starts boiling, decrease the heat to medium-high. Cover your pot and let the meat and cardoon cook until done. Check on the tajine from time to time and add water as necessary. There should always be sauce in the pan so the cardoon and meat don't get burnt. After an hour and 45 minutes, the meat is cooked and the cardoon is cooked as well. It's supposed to be soft. This is an optional step. If you have preserved lemons, take 1 preserved lemon, wash it with water to remove the salt and add it to the tajine. Taste the sauce and adjust the spices accordingly. Reduce the heat to low, do not cover your pot, and let the tajine simmer for the next 10 minutes. To serve the tajine, place the meat first, cover it with the cardoons, and pour the sauce on top. Serve the tajine with Moroccan bread or French baguette. Bon appétit!